So he just wanted me to suffer with him.
No, see, no, I get that because if you're scared of something, if you're scared of something, and there's somebody around you that you know that you're above, or you're in charge of, it pushes you through it.
Well, it gave me recurring nightmares for the longest time. That was the thing.
And then your dad's like, go back to bed.
But yeah, I watched every freaking part of this damn game, but the original one for the PS1. And the thing is, we got to the point to where we got to the very end where you fight Tyrant. What the fuck? Why can't I open that? Oh, there's another sword door. Yeah, we fight Tyrant, the big boss with the claw and all that nonsense. And my dad could never beat him.
Really?
Ever.
Are you going to dedicate this game to him if you beat him?
The thing is
that one's for you, Dad.
The thing is he played it, and he finally gave up. Fast forward years later, where my family separated and all that. One day when I was like 17 or 18, I found the old school memory card that it was on, and I thought, I wonder if it's on there. So I loaded it up. And I fought the boss, and I beat the game.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was so satisfying, and I cheated because I never played anything else. I just watched him.
Now, if your dad happened to walk, why didn't you try opening that door again?
I don't know. I'm just weirded out because in the original there should have been another pathway.
I see. I wish I had something like that. My dad didn't ever play video games. He didn't have that kind of childhood where he had the luxury to play
my
video games.
My dad's fucking old school.
Yeah, my dad's real old school too.
He's already lived half a century.
My dad's 53.
My dad's 54.
Yeah, so our dads are around the same age. And so, my dad tried to relate with me in video games, but it came out to me, he'd buy a game, and I'd be playing the game, already knowing the controls, and he's sitting there, reading the manual, trying to figure out, what the fuck to do. And then he'd just get frustrated.
My dad couldn't even understand what they were. I think he thought they were magic for 10 years.
He thought they were magic.
Well, what would you say right now if your mother or father was watching?
I don't think either one of them would be watching at the same time. Because if my mom and dad are in the same room, they're yelling at each other.
Okay, I'm not saying at the same time.
I'm
if my mom was watching, she'd probably be really confused. And so I'd be like, hey, Mom, just nod and just tell me that you're proud of me.
Okay.
And then if it was my dad, I'd be like, hey, Dad, haven't seen you in years.
And then he cries.
Can I finally have that hug?
Where's my hug?
I think I tell my mom, hey, this is what I did with the life you guys raised me with.
I'm dedicated.
Are you proud of me now, Mom?
And as for my dad, the magic's still in the box.
The sad thing is, even if this did get really big and I became super famous because of this, I don't think either one of them would watch a single video.
You know what's funny is I think my mom would watch them every now and then, just to say that she watches them. I feel like
my mom would do the same thing.
My mom would.
Anytime at a family meal, she'd bring up something like, "Hey, I like what you did in that game that you guys played," and she'd watch part 1 of an 18 part series or something. Get 5 minutes in and be like, I saw it.
My mom was straight up fucking lie. She was if all of our moms were together and your mom and your mom were talking about yeah, I like what they did in that one episode and this one was really cool. You were really funny, or you need to watch your mouth on this. Being a mom, my mom would be BSing all the way through.
God, my mom would be upset if she heard me cuss so much.
Really?
Oh, really?
My mom doesn't like me cussing.
Oh yeah, my mom
My dad doesn't care. He fucking lets me cuss, and I guess because he knows that we're fucking adults now, me and my brothers.
Yeah.
We've all got kids, but my mom, no, we'll fucking cuss at the table and she'll get pissed off and she'll hit us. Straight up, just back at us in the chest.
My mom doesn't care if I swear. She just cares if I'm swearing profusely, more than anybody ever should, or if I accidentally swear at her.
No. I've got 2 military brothers, and even still, she fucking gets mad when we cuss and everything.
You ever swore in front of your mom, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did she? Because your mom's the nicest lady.
I don't swear in front of your mom. I feel bad if I swear in front of your mom.
I feel bad if I swear in front of your mom.
Yeah, I really try not to.
Your mom's sweet.
It's absolutely horrible. It hurts her.
Physically.
Physical pain.
Shit, ow. Dude, sorry, Miss Green. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mom made my math teacher when we went to private school cry. Because I filled out a test in pen, right? Because math was one of my strong subjects back in high school, and at this private school we went to, our teacher gave us a test, and he had a no pen policy, and I don't fucking carry pencils with me, right? So I always carry pens. So I do this test. I know I ace. I get everything right. I also don't show work because I do it all in my head. And so he fucking failed me. He gave me like a 0. I didn't like how. What the fuck is up with the camera angle there?
That's Resident Evil, man. That's just Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's this game's biggest
Yeah.
Anyway, so he like gives me a 0 on it, right? And my mom gets really pissed when she finds out. She comes down and talks to him. And while she's talking to him, me and a bunch of other guys were outside in the hallway just fucking like listening. And, you know, she's shouting at him and everything. And when she comes out, everybody looks in. And the guy's sitting at his desk, just fucking rubbing his eyes. You can tell he's been fucking crying. Because my mom was in there just chewing his ass.
Jeez, man.
Damn, man. That's intense.
She like walks out like, Mom, what you do? Like, go! Get in the car! Go! Yes, ma'am.
I thought there was supposed to be a door here.
You know, it's funny because growing up, I always remember my dad as a disciplinarian. He was always a hard ass, always honest about work and school and everything. And for some reason, I always remembered him as the one that used to discipline us. And then, I think maybe when I was like 17 or 18, me and my brothers brought this up to our mom for some kind of conversation we were having. And she says, no, your dad never spanked any of you. I whooped y'all's asses. And I don't know why we were always so terrified of our dad, because our dad never disciplined us. It was always our
He's a big
mom.
intimidating one.
He's not even big. He's fucking small. Right? You've seen my dad, right? He is like of average height, if not a little bit smaller.
Yeah, he's pretty average.
He's a small Mexican.
See, like in my childhood, like my parents didn't really have like they weren't really like you have to do everything right. You know, you have to do this and this, or like really strict by any means. In fact, they actually looked at punishment as more like a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we first moved into my what I consider my childhood home, which was here in town, they found this like little like large like what looked like a ping pong paddle, and they from day one they looked at me and they pulled out this little drawer and said, "This is gonna be what we paddle you with. This is gonna be what happens when you guys get in trouble." And they used it for years because me and my brother got in all sorts of trouble, and they eventually broke it on me of all of us.
Yeah.
And fucking snapped, and that's when like she fucking turned it up a notch. She went and made her own paddle, and every other week she modified this thing to make it even more painful. I remember she had made it like she kind of made it like a wooden plank with a little handle. She made it out of an actual 2x4, and she would spank us with that. And then eventually she was like. She moved it up. She drilled holes in it, so it was like a wiffle thing. So it would like
go faster.
And then
she put little fucking spikes on the end.
Either way, at the end of it looked like a fucking baseball. It had like the tape and shit around it. It had a little base.
She dips it in xenomorph blood, so it like fucking burns your flesh.
It had some sort of weird shit on it that like made it more weighted. And I felt like she got some sort of weird kick out of it.
It sounds like she was a head developer on Dead Island.
She fucking could have been that. I swear, if like a zombie apocalypse breaks out, she's fucking ready. She's like, oh, this brings me back to when you guys were 5. Remember when we used to beat you with this shit? As she cracks it over the zombie's head. Dude, pick that shit up right there. Yeah.
I can't carry more items.
Just chew that leaf.
Dude, I'm in fucking, oh shit,
Look,
dude. I need to pick this shit up, man.
Well, throw some shit.
I can't.
Where's the trunk at? Where's the
That's
nearest
what I'm trying
trunk?
to figure out. There was supposed to be one downstairs, but apparently they took it away from me.
Were you ever beaten as a kid, Josh?
Yeah. I unlocked it. Oh, this must go.
Was it by your mom? I can't picture your mom ever hitting you.
Dude, never in my life.
Never.
No,
Never raised a hand to you.
It was all my dad.
She sounds like the kind of mother that would demand being like disciplined instead of you.
I feel like your mom would have been like the person who like points your finger at you and says no, and then she like immediately feels sorry.
She has to go like to confession afterwards. I raised my hand to my child.
I raised my hand to my child. I'm sorry.
Don't strike me down.
How many times did you hit your child? I waved my finger at him aggressively.
Dude, I thought I heard something, but I can't tell.
Dude, there's something shining again.
Did you hear something or no?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Dude, there is like a big deal right here. That guy laying in the floor over here. It's called the Crimson Head.
I know he's called the Crimson Head. You should stab the shit out of him.
He'll fuck you up. You can't.
You can't preemptively attack him?
No, they just get up later.
It's kind of like Dead Space, where like you can see something there, and if you play the game, you know it's gonna pop up at you later on. You can't do anything to it.
Yeah, I know what the Crimson Head is.
That's some bullshit, man. Oh my god, dude, am I supposed to go this way or something? I feel like I'm gonna get fucked.
Oh, by the statue, yeah.
If I go, right?
I think so. I think it's right now, but it may be later. Go for it. Run. Oh, you're good. Eventually, it fucks you up.
I think that probably ruins my day.
Can you close it? Isn't the top to it?
Stand on the opposite side, just in case. I don't remember how this part works. It's been a
let's
long time.
not fuck with that key.
No, pick it up right there. Where you at?
Yeah, you're
No.
fucking safe.
Dude, you're outside the tracks.
Dude, no, it's bullshit.
She'll find peace and death.
Mate, oh, I was gonna read it.
Well,
Dude, just throw away that herb. You're not even using it.
I need that key.
If you drop it, will it?
I think you need to
Will
drop
you
it in a
lose it?
specific place, or else you'll lose it.
Death
is everything.
Sure got a lot of things to say. God damn it, man.
It's all locked, man.
You need a helmet.
What emblem do I have?
You have a shield.
That's an emblem of something.
Why doesn't it tell me I have a shield?
Oh, it's a defensive item.
It's not a defensive
It clearly said defensive
This is the
item.
winning shield you get. This is Resident Legend of Evil Zelda.
Dude, typically when you zoom in, it'll tell you which emblem it is, but I don't remember.
Drop it. Drop that shit.
You can't, man. You gotta carry shit around all day.
You bricked the game already.
No, I didn't break the game.
Dude, just drop the fucking herb. You're not using it.
I can't.